And that was a product. And we got to like a couple thousand users. People were using it and liking it. But I was 23 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to make a business out of it. I was basically managing a team of like 2 or 3 software developers without any technical experience for like a consumer web product. I found very difficult. And I just was like doing stuff that I wasn't interested in. By the end of it, I was front-end coding, I was designing, and that's not necessarily what is in alignment with my passion. So I was kind of like trying to figure out what was next, looking around, and one of my friends who was a venture capitalist, his name is Charlie O'Donnell, for a firm in New York City called First Round Capital, told me that one of his favorite companies, Single Platform, was looking to bring on their first non-exec biz dev hire. And I had heard about these guys, and they were apparently just awesome sales and biz dev guys. And that was interesting to me because I love people. I like trying to be persuasive. So sales and biz dev sounded like, okay, that might be a little bit more of a good fit for me than looking at a black screen with green characters on it all day. So I went down there, and the legend rang true because went down there to talk about the job, came back that night, accepted the job, and was working 2 weeks later. So I left my own company, more or less, that I was running to go and basically get mentorship from people that actually knew what they were doing. And I have to tell you, in the first 6 months of that job, I learned more about sales, business development, persuading people, selling, than anything, than my whole life. And it was an incredibly valuable lesson for me that the fastest way to get good at whatever you're trying to master is to go find somebody else who's done it before, who's an expert, and go look over their shoulder and go calibrate with them, because otherwise, like, it's just a guessing game. And these guys had spent years doing that guessing game so that I didn't have to. And that was just an insane lesson for me. And I was with that company for about 2 years. We ended up building the largest local data network for basically like restaurant information, eventually spas, salons, other types of businesses. And as a result of that, of those strategic relationships we had, that many of them were exclusive, we ended up selling for $65 million plus the option of an additional $35 million if we hit our goals, so a total of $100 million.